Now it's my turn. So I haven't played much priest. The one thing is like if you're playing aggro, then this generally won't go off. I mean, even then it's a 5 mana 5/5 taunt, so not terrible. Oof. Do you want to be defensive or do you want to be aggro? Why does that have synergy with this? That doesn't work. To be fair, a buff kind of synergizes because it lets you have something to heal. Not the least synergy. A lot of spells are actually less common now, because one of the things that happened in the microadjust is they made epics a lot more common. So even though priest got buffed, it actually has like less renews, less draconic studies, and less venomous scorpids than it used to, which is a good thing. Actually, priest is up to 15%. So priest, Howard Feast, because it's a lot of the rare cards are more common now. Feast actually became more common, but death became less common. Death is still the more common card though. I'm kind of split here. Honestly, this is one of those things where I feel like you just don't know which one's the correct pick and you just hope that you pick the right one, because the correct pick here is whichever one you get offered later. Yeah, Death's win rate shot up. I think Death got better because people have more minions now. Yeah, like Druids have a shit ton of big stuff. Demon Hunters even have a shit ton of big stuff. I think Death got better. Yep, scoundrel. Oh, boy. Since we got the brittle bone, maybe we would have preferred not the death, but I mean, honestly, I'm probably pretty happy taking the brittle bone regardless. They actually have identical, even post-patch, these cards have the exact same win rate. Can't really go wrong here. Since we already have the death, probably deprioritize this a little bit. This can also give us an answer. I think I'm gonna go for the Fool first. I think I like the big thing. Maybe I should take this, but one thing I noticed was that big cards had a lower win rate since the patch. I'm not sure about like Proto Drake, that kind of stuff has a lower win rate now. Looking across all classes. But it's not as true for Vanguard as it is for other big drops. Probably because there's more priests and they're getting removed more. Maybe. I don't know. We'll try it. Light of the Naru. Guess we'll go for this. Okay. I guess we take this. We're kind of going the Scumbag Priest direction. Spiteful Summoner, nerfed Spiteful Summoner is a kind of sad card compared to Primordial Protector. We don't have good spells for it, so I guess we're taking the Worm. Against all odds. Wait, this card actually has a good win rate? I guess I'll just try it. What's up, Neo? How you doing? And now we're getting nothing but odd attack minions. Oh no. Is this a Clockwork Giant? Probably Ice Rager, right? Is it though? Is this an Explosive Sheep? Sheep actually has the highest win rate. The thing is that Sheep is actually kind of a 2-drop. We 0-2 drop. I'll just try it. Okay. Well, there's a chance we get this off. Okay. One of the cards I noticed went way up in offering rate was Skeletal Dragon. Fair enough. Ooh. I guess it's clowns, right? I would love Skystalker, but yep, clown. Fungomancer is extremely greedy. Are we extremely greedy? Probably not this greedy. Probably not right here. Depends on how greedy everyone else is playing. I think you need to... I think we need the 2. Is any early game, any super early game, is probably pretty good here. We honestly need all 3 of these. Because we need all 3 of those curve hits. 4 is the one we need the least, I think. It's also, I guess, the weakest card. Despite having the highest Hearth Arena rating. It's better in Priest if you have synergy for it, but we don't. I think I'll just take the 1. Better one. I've passed so many of these already. It's just never the pick. Our 4-3s better than 3-4s. I've liked them better. Guess we don't have the right stuff for that. Go for more of these. Tour Guide is not the worst. Goblin Sapper might be okay. I think I'll just go Tour Guide. It could be really good with these. Don't mind if I do. Psionic Probe. Yeah, we probably take Broom, right? Broom with Explosive Sheep, Broom with Scorpid. Broom with Parade Leader, Broom with Vanguard. All really good. We may take the Probe now. Could honestly just use... I don't hate Alec here. Kind of need a 3. We only have 2 3s right now. I mean, this kind of counts. Probably want a 3. Yeah, this is my first post-patch draft. I'll go for this. Oh yeah, we even have the focus duel for this. That's actually amazing. We have the silence for this. I want it. It's probably wrong though. I don't know, is it wrong? It feels wrong. Yeah, I think it's wrong. Damn. Regret everything. I don't know that I want a second one of these. Probably just take another one of these, I guess. Having 2 against all odds just... It feels like it can't be right. Yo, what is up? Save file? Yeah, just take this. Welcome everyone from Save File Stream. How you guys doing? Do you ever keep this? I think we have enough value that no. Honestly though, it's not insane. Didn't know about the chant. Yeah, it's a beta feature, I think. So most people don't have it yet. I always get on the beta stuff because Twitch loves me so much, you know? I'm literally their favorite. Kappa. Look at that. That freshman doing work. Eating up that juicy Sunreaver spy. Uh-oh. It's okay, nothing bad ever happens, right? You could like try to knock that thing down just to prevent like a buff from like killing your guy. I don't know. Surely nothing bad happens. God damn it, Skater. That wouldn't be the only reason Twitch would like you. Why would you imply such a thing? Is this actually really bad for us? Do we just need to play Steward to get a spell? Probably, honestly. This is like good, but it's delayed. Maybe, I mean, maybe this is better. Is it more important to kill this? It might be, because you can heal it. Then kill this even. You could even play this. And then you kill that. But then like his trades aren't good into you. This is really awkward. I don't know. Okay, how... The problem is I'm leaving up a bunch of even attack minions. So I don't know exactly what I'm hoping for here. Somehow it'll work out, maybe? Why? Save me, steward. Alright, that works. Yeah, you silence that one, you kill the other two. That is fine. I can play this or that. He didn't shower death our 5/7. This is still probably better.
Magic is not a toy.
Uh-huh.
I dare you.
So this should work, right? Juicy, juicy. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. He has another initiation. He only gets a 5/5 back.
We'll be fine. It was
Do we even do that? Probably not. Maybe we do actually. I guess we do. What am I saving this for? Just make sure this divided by 2 does not leave remainder. This divided by 2 also does not leave remainder. Hashtag maths. The other play doesn't feel that good anyway. It's like heal and play this, only put 1 damage out. Yeah. Then we do it again. Oh my god, we have lethal with it too. Oh my god, look at this synergy. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yes. Sheep lethal. This is everything I've ever dreamed of. That's like 2013 priest things. That's actually what, unironically, what the priest things were like back then. Now priests just do like absolutely batshit insane stuff. Back then they would do literally things like that. Get an enraged minion, you use wild pyromancer, whirlwinder on board. Oh, you don't like skater? Your name looks like skater though. I've always said skater. It all involved wild pyromancer, basically, yeah. Back in the good old days. I saw a thing recently where Zedalot, the OG priest master, he just made a post on like Twitter like yesterday, saying that he was looking for a team, and one of his primary qualifications was he had the most wins of anyone with a single class, which was 39,000 from what I remember. Or it might have been 49,000. I was just like, damn. I'm pretty sure I have like 20,000 wins total, and I've been playing almost as long as him. It actually kind of feels like we need to play this right now. I mean, if we believe... No, that doesn't really work. I think we have to play this right now.
So an orc walks into an inn.
I mean, we have like... We've drawn all of our early game. We're going to draw value, right? It's just... You know. We don't have many bad draws left. It would mean that this would corrupt, but I just feel like the 4-3 is so much better right now. Oh god. Help. He definitely wanted that to miss. Okay. We could feast his 4-5 and Shadow or Death it. Is that insane? Kind of. Is it the play though? Maybe? Probably not. I think it's a little too memey. You can feast the 2-3 and just bum. And then just play sheep. Which seems honestly not that good, but I mean, it doesn't seem that... It's not that bad either. You can death this, but... Well, yeah, you can feast this and then death that. You have a 4-1 against a 4-5. I guess that's just winning, huh? Yeah, I guess. I mean, not exactly winning, but, you know, I mean, we're favored on board this way. It might not be the best use of death. Something that could have died to against all odds. What's up, German Mendez? How you doing? Got one job, sheep. I like how we've had this for free the entire game and just never had a minion to young. You may ask. Uh-oh. You can't snipe this, bro. Playing this first? I mean, he should have, like, killed this first, right? And then played this? Seems. Certainly seems that way. Time to choose a deck. I don't know. I would look up. I don't know exactly. Someone in chat might know. I really don't know which deck is best. You can look at like what cards you have and just see which ones make sense. I'm sure there are a couple that are generally better, but it would depend on like what cards you happen to have in your collection. Just look for like, you want to look at which ones have epics and legendaries that you don't have, and also are a deck you actually want to play. I would assume. Okay, well we are... I've said this once before, but we are running out of bad draws. I mean, we have drawn from one half of our deck only, and then drawn our worst late game card at the same time. I mean, I say that, we could have drawn this though. But that would have actually been a good draw, that's the thing. Hey. I mean, it is a good thing that we're still on 30 health against a hunter, though. It's possible we should kill this, to be honest, but I'm just gonna kill that, I guess. We know he has a piercing shot in his deck. We don't know if he's drawn it. There's only 2 cards that could be it. This thing's gonna be annoying. I literally thought about that might happen too, but it's like I can't play it because I have to play this. Oh yeah. Maybe we kill this now so that we can actually trade like this. Because otherwise this 9-1 is probably getting our worm. I feel like you have to play this. Maybe you don't have to? It's so weird, but maybe in this spot you actually shouldn't kill it. I think I'm just gonna kill this off. Because it's a real problem. If only we had against all odds to snipe our own Violet Worm. Oh no. Dash, thanks for follow. I mean, am I really doing this? I guess. Pushing 7, maybe that's better. I don't know. I've seen that movie enough times though. Oh my god. Good thing I didn't focus willed preemptively to make a 6-9. Nice. There are definitely... So one of the things that changed was that there's a lot more epics now. So there's going to be a lot more rabbits than we're used to. A lot more rabbits, a lot more clowns. Now that's a focused will target. Possible we should save it for a Proto Drake or something, but I'm just gonna use it. I'm gonna push the damage here. I don't think it's necessary to kill that. Oh my god. What the hell? Help. The hell was that? Against all odds? Wait, that kills our board too. Well, this seems good. We can get it against all odds. Guaranteed, right? Against all odds. And Ray's dead. I feel like we just renew. Crap. I really want to buff this, but we might die. I mean, we might die regardless. Is 2 healing really gonna help? It might. Probably should have renewed my face. Oh my god. Hello? Alright, Blizzard broke their RNG again. Can we calculate the odds of that? There were 4 targets and it hit 3. There were 5 targets and it hit the same target 3 out of 4 times. And then there were 3 targets and it hit the same target 4 times. That's less than 1 in 1,000. Math University, you're here? Oh, can you actually do that? Yeah, so there were 4 targets and he hit the same target. He hit the face 3 out of 4 times. And then there were 4 targets. No, and then there were 3 targets. And then he hit face 4 out of 4 times. I'm pretty sure that's less than 1 in 1,000. I'm pretty sure. Because one of the one that hit killed one of the 1/1s, so that did impact the odds, I think, very slightly. It's not quite as simple as just doing the combinatorics off of number of targets. It would have to be slightly off the odds. Based off the fact that the minions can die. They were both the 10 mana hunter spell. Do I want to use this right now? It's a very good target, but you'd rather heal, obviously. I'll greed it. I think I could do the math if you assume that minions can't die, which is false, but for the sake of approximate calculation. To the 4th power times. Then it was 1 out of 3 to the 4th power. I mean, I don't want him to have that. I'll just take this, I guess. Yeah, if you take away... Actually, it's pretty simple if you take away the fact that minions can die. I'm not sure what I should do here. I'm just gonna do this. How long was I muted for? But in case I was muted, what I was saying was, yeah, the first time there were 4 targets on board that it could have hit, so each swing was a 1 in 5. The odds should go down slightly because the odds should go up slightly because the 1/1s could die, which would mean less targets on board. Oh, wait, I did it wrong because I assumed that. No, I did it assuming that. I assumed I hit all 4 times. I'm thinking I want to powered fuse this thing. To be honest, I'm distracting myself so hard, I'm probably not doing the right plays, but it feels like it doesn't matter this game, so... We're winning by a lot. But I need to adjust this. Instead of 1 out of 5 to the 4, it's 1 out of 5 to the 3 times 4 out of 5 times 2, I believe. Something like that. That changes the odds to 0.16%, which is not quite 1 in 10,000, 16 out of 10,000. No, 1.6 out of 10,000. Dude, math is hard. I used to be good at math, then I forgot how to do math. Really a tragedy. Yeah, 16 out of 10,000. Which I'm probably doing something wrong, but that's relatively close. If I'm vastly off, then I don't remember how to do math. Which is very possible. Well, dude, it's a combinatorics problem, because it's basically there are... Again, this doesn't account... It's a pretty simple one if you don't account for the fact that minions can die, but minions being able to die and the fact that 3 out of 4 of them could die in the first case. It's the odds that, you know, 3 out of 4 of the first ones go face, and then the odds that the second half is simple, which is just the odds that there's 3 targets and then all 4 go face. That's just 1 out of 81 straight up. That one's easy, but the first one's a little more difficult. The fact that minions can die makes it a lot more difficult in the first example. And I don't exactly remember how to do that. You have to handle it by cases, right? There's probably some formulaic way to do it. Like I would have always had to split it into cases and stuff, and then that gets really difficult. Back when I actually used to do that kind of stuff. I don't know. I always used a... I didn't always find the best way of doing that kind of problem. I would brute force a lot when I would do statistics a bunch. hopefully nothing bad happens. I think it was worth going for the corrupt on the fool here, because just it wasn't gonna do a hell of a lot. Oh god. We should be okay here. We're gonna mill like his entire deck without even trying. Like, it's gonna look to him like we're like going out of his way to mill him, but we're honestly not. This is just like the natural line of play given what we have.
You're not laughing.
I guess I'll silence off the rush. It probably doesn't matter that much. This thing's gonna die anyway. We might as well heal this guy. I don't think we're like, I don't think we need to heal our face super desperately yet. And like that exact math problem, the one that, you know, to figure out the exact probability of that, when I did like high school like math, I was on like math team and stuff. Like that literally would have been like like in a high school math contest. Like that exact problem. Just calculate the exact probability of this. They probably would have given you like 5 minutes. Like, yeah, 5 minutes, go. If we could get Broom, that would be great. Nice. I think we rushed the Steward in. Hysteria seems really good. He's just gonna get milled, I think. So we can't remove the last piece of his deck, but that's fine. Yeah, he has to kill us with these 9 cards. Yeah, this would be a harder problem. Like, this would have been one they'd have to give you like a relatively significant amount of time to do, because yeah, that one's not super, that's not like one you can solve in a minute, you know. That would have to be in an extended time format, because it's too difficult. How much health does this have? 10, so we can't heal it first. We just have to kill this. I guess we played this. Nah, I'd rather him go face, actually, right? And just heal the face. I should have, oh, I screwed up. Yeah, I didn't need to... Well, no, you had to play this first. I guess I didn't screw up. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, we kill this. In the off chance this thing survived, you probably would have healed it. And then I guess we play this because we have the mana. Yeah, I feel like that kind of problem would be ideal if you had like, it would be like one of those time formats where it's like you have an hour and they give you like 20 pretty, well, we had like sprint format, which would have been like, you know, they give you like 40 minutes or something, and they would give you like 30 easy problems and 10 hard problems, and like that would have been like one of the hard ones. Because you have to like blaze through all the easy ones. And then try to, you know, try to have enough time for the hard ones at the end. 0.066%. Okay. The impact of the minions being able to die is a little higher than I thought then. Because I think my formula was correct. But that ended up making it 4 times as likely. Interesting. So, yeah, less than 1 in 1,000, right? So, 2 out of 3. 2/3 of 1 in 1,000. I knew it was 1 in 1,000. Remember, I said exactly. I was like, I think it's less than 1 in 1,000. I still have it, guys. My intuition, my probability intuition is still there. I still got this. This gets value traded by the 5/5, but that's fine. I just want to make sure he doesn't, I guess this actually can get him out of fatigue. That might be a thing. But I'm not that worried. Yikes. Not killing the dragon. Shouldn't he kill the dragon? Am I crazy? This is just what he got a freezing trap, and what else did he play? Oh, a pouch. Wait, what did he pouch? Oh, that was the tonk. Okay. I think that was the tonk. I mean, I might as well do this, right? Oh my god, that's totally fair and reasonable. Okay. Yeah, we're just oh no. Oh, why does priest exist? Yeah, that's the thing though, is the intuition. The intuition is the hard thing too. Well, intuition I feel like comes largely from experience though. The harder thing to teach quickly. But it is really important in statistics because you need the intuition, because otherwise you get answers that don't make any sense because you just screwed up something, and you won't, if you don't have the intuition to know like kind of like what the answer should be, you'll get an answer that's like way off and you won't realize that it's wrong. If you have the right intuition, you can correct yourself because you'll be like, wait, this doesn't make any freaking sense. Trump would be proud. Exactly right. Okay. I mean, I feel like I have to do this. I feel like I have some responsibility to do this. So I'm gonna do this because it's funny. Oh no. Oh, I should use that. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Dude, I'm running out of hand space. I have too many cards. I can't get value anymore. I need to have less value so I can get more value. Wow. Oh, you didn't. Oh, I was gonna board clear you. Okay. But I mean, that was a game where we had a skeletal dragon. To be fair, that guy could have killed our skeletal dragon and chose not to. So, you know, he kind of asked for it. Do you ever keep this? Probably not. I'm gonna have to look at how I did the math, because I think I made one error in my math too. Alright, do we go for the 2 into 2? What are the odds of him killing that 2/3? I feel like it's pretty low. It's really bad if he does. But really good if he doesn't. Might not be worth it. Beautiful. That is actually the best thing that could have happened. Suddenly we're winning by an insane degree. Until he plays a Venomous Scorpid. That's not a Venomous Scorpid. Cool. Ooh, that's good. I need to like, actually what I need to do is I need to take a combinatorics. I need to just take like an online combinatorics class because often enough I want to do a combinatorics problem and it just takes me too long to figure it out. I need to just review it. Combinatorics is like, it's fun. It's like the most useful thing I feel like too. There's so much in school they teach you that's completely useless, but like actually really knowing statistics is actually really good. It's really useful, but like it's not prioritized by schools. It's really annoying. So much more useful than so much of the bullshit they teach. I think I like this. Because if this thing lives, it might be a little greedy. Probably greedy, but... So I made this account, yeah. Because it's interesting too. It's a lot more fun than a lot of stuff they teach too. I could broom the Fool. I think I always want to do this. Since we have this on board, it would be nice to heal again. But I can't... I guess I can bump with this and then heal and then play this. You're not pushing as much face damage, but it makes a lot of sense. The only problem with this play is it's a bit weaker to Soul Rend. But bad news for you, sir. Extremely bad news for you, sir. Yep, dragon. Yep, Ysera. I shouldn't have done that. I wasted my bad. I wasted my good RNG. Truly a tragedy. There's actually 17 neutral dragons. There's 17 neutral dragons and 3 priest dragons. So it's 3 out of 20. Feels higher than that. It's only 15%. Everyone just assumes when they see a draconic studies, you're like, oh, they got one. Wonder if I shouldn't keep this against a hunter. It worked last time, so... Just like, even though obviously there's a downside, it's just having a 5/7 is worth it. To get a CS degree. Well, the thing is, like, in my opinion, like, I think they should completely replace, you know how they, like, an advanced high school curriculum teaches calculus? I think they should not teach calculus and they should teach stats instead. My school didn't even require stats 1. That was something you had to do on the side if you were feeling ambitious. You didn't even, like, it was very rare to take stats 1. In fact, like, a lot of people took stats as the easy option when they didn't actually want to do, like, algebra 2, you know? So it was viewed as, like, the easy option, which a lot of the kids in the other program would take as the easy option. It's like, it shouldn't be that way. Because, I mean, I think calculus could still be there for the advanced. It could still be there as an option, but I don't think it should be the option that everyone takes. Like, if you're not going into science, you don't need calculus for anything. Statistics is useful for everyone. Calculus is very useful if you go into science, but if you don't, it's not. I think we are dead. I should maybe be pre-bumping with this. I don't, it doesn't, we're just completely dead here. Who is it? What is calculus ever useful for? Like, for an average person? If you want to understand, like, well, if you want to understand, like, the stock market, there's some applications. If you want to understand things like, you know, you want to look at, like, COVID, cases and understand something about it, it's somewhat useful, I guess. But I mean, feels like for the average person, it doesn't have any application. Like what? I understand like calculus has applications to like life vaguely, but I mean, I do agree that it's the way it's taught, it's overcomplicated, because conceptually calculus is very simple, but I don't see it being useful outside of like specific mathematical situations. I guess we have to actually heal this thing. Fire does not look useful to us. Maybe I should have actually played this. I'll take that. The problem is that this thing kills us. The idea of velocity acceleration, as it applies to basic physics. Yeah, I mean, how often... Like, I agree that's a good concept, but like, how... I know where, because I've seen like how they teach in like a super basic calculus course, and I've seen where they try to teach physics without the concepts of... without teaching any of the concept of physics, and it's honestly a nightmare. I could not imagine. It's straight up more difficult to teach someone calculus without physics. No, sorry. It's more difficult to teach someone physics without calculus than it is to just teach them calculus. Basic calculus. Because I remember, like, I took my first physics course and, like, I was using calculus because I'm like, well, this is the obvious way to do this problem. And my teacher would look at it and be like, oh, okay. Make sure you know the actual equation, though, because you need to know the actual equation, because of course you do, because it's high school and they need to make sure you know the actual equation that doesn't use calculus so that you can pass the standardized test. But, you know. Yes. Doesn't seem useful right now. Maybe I should have like bumped health off of that thing just so that, to try to get the heal faster. I may end up actually smiting this myself at some point. You can just derive it. You can actually just derive it. I've done that. I would do that in school way more often than I should have, where I forgot how to do something and I just derived it on the test. I did that often. Through college, in university too. I would just literally derive shit. Because I was too lazy to actually study it properly. It was actually hilarious how often I would do that. I think it's okay to... Well, we need to see if this is a... freeze. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing this now. Like, I didn't think this through all the way, huh? Could actually get this out if I wanted to, but I'd rather get this out. Maybe I still kill this. Just don't heal my face this turn. I think so. Use these spell discovers to try to find healing. Yeah, it's a problem. I mean, it's a problem in university, especially. I mean, you know how many times my professors would like intentionally not teach shit because they wanted you to figure it out yourself. And like, I mean, they would use the excuse of we want you to develop the skill of teaching yourself, but it's like, I mean, they were doing it just to like, that wasn't the reason. That wasn't the real reason they were doing it. This could give healing. Damn. Gonna be sitting here forever. Oh no, I'm running out of hand space again. Oh no. Like, I agree that calculus is useful, but I feel like calculus is incredibly useful at making advanced stuff simpler. I feel like the thing is though is like most people don't actually need advanced stuff. They just need basic, like, that's why I feel like for statistics it's like, you know, it's more the stuff that people actually would use. At some point I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to hit this guy in the face, but we're probably just gonna have to set up lethal on a single board, right? Which we can probably do next turn. I mean, my calculus teacher was very, very good. She taught it like pretty well. She still could have taught it as easier than she could have, but her strategy of teaching was to essentially make you have to practice a lot. That was her concept. That was her conceptual strategy, was to just... Ooh, finally got you, Sarah. Just practice is the way you learn. And she would teach the concepts relatively well. Uh-oh. We should have lethal through anything, right? Elixir of Hope on the 6-2, 3-4 face. No, wait, that doesn't... That's not enough, though. Right, we get the buff on this, so it is enough, theoretically. It should be fine, then. Alright. I mean, that's true also. You could have gone for Nightmare. Oh yeah, you would have been able to beat anything with Wandering Monster if you just played the Ysera too. That's why Ysera is so dumb, because we could have dreamed a taunt and also nightmared past it. So I think Ysera was actually the correct play there. It's just, no matter what the situation is, you just realize, oh wait, I should have just played Ysera. No matter what, the correct play is... If you're thinking the correct play is not Ysera, it's probably wrong. That's my IQ. I've never taken a IQ test I would consider reliable, so I don't know. I only took when I took IQ tests, it was like 2005. It was like some random IQ test online in like 2005 when I was like 14 years old or something. Probably just play the sheep on 2, right? Oh no. He's doing priest things. Yeah, and the thing was, is we were dead to Piercing Shot. It was the previous Hunter that had Piercing Shot in his deck. We were dead to Piercing Shot for like 7 straight turns in that game. If not, I mean, it might have been more than that. How long were we just sitting there at like 3 health? Or 5 health? Wasn't it like, it was forever. Or Quick Shot, you're not wrong. Go sheep. Carry us. No, the sheep is hurting us. Do I want him to have a light bomb? I think I might take this. I don't want a light bomb myself. If the game goes to fatigue, having one of these to put more cards in our deck could be better. Is this guy spell damage priest? He's not using his Elec. Throwing away your fatigue strategy. Okay, I mean, our sheep kind of makes this not as good as it would be. I guess we'll take this.
Why so serious?
We have to keep in mind. For some reason, I don't know if it's bugged, because, like, in my experience, whenever I've played a Scoundrel, you know, obviously they draw one of the 3 options immediately, but almost every time I've always seen them draw it. They've drawn the other 2 options within, like, the next 3 turns. So if that continues, then this card is probably Light Bomb. Okay. We can play this to play around Light Bomb. I could also just take this. I could also blow up my own board. Seems like not the ideal strategy. Maybe just take this. It's either that or you just play this. I think I'm okay with doing this. It's odd attack minions. So these and not these. No. He's not playing that card that I think is Light Bomb. Oh no. Seems extremely good. Should I have played Elec first? Maybe. Maybe not, though. It's not clear if shuffling a Feast into the deck is a good thing or a bad thing at this point. What is clear is that this is pretty nice. Nice. If you think he has a Light Bomb, a Light Bomb doesn't save him, right? Like, you could play around it. But I don't think Light Bomb saves him. It's more likely he's a dragon. This could be like Deathwing or Ysera. It's Ysera, you would want to have more power on board, probably. Well, you kill him either way. I think this is fine. Might actually be wrong to heal our face here because we do have synergies for, or we could discover synergies for healing, but and we have these. That'd be another reason. Can we buff his board somehow? Can we give him a statue I just want to, I want to offer you a Dark Moon statue. Can you just take my Dark Moon statue? That I don't actually have. We have lethal though. We will never find out what Deathwing he had. It actually would have been pretty dicey for us if he just slammed Deathwing there. He didn't want... I'm kind of thinking it was Deathwing. He just didn't want to slam it that fast, but he didn't want to slam it 3 clowns. Mage, eh? It's interesting since the patch. There's so much more class variety all of a sudden. Perfect curve, what kind of? Draw all odd attack minions. Oh no. Oh no. For some reason I'm feeling the Hog Rancher. That's not a Hog Rancher. I thought he would like Hog Rancher and kill this. Doesn't feel good either. Yeah, see, you're the first one, or you're the first one I noticed. I don't know if see if anyone else used that, but yeah, I made the tiers command. That's what it's looking like the tiers are based off HS replay. Honestly, everything's so close that there aren't really that big of tiers, frankly, but it looks like the best example of it. And that's like what it looks like it should be. I guess we just play this, huh? Because this thing's terrifying and we have no AoE, so we're going to get completely annihilated by it. Otherwise you play this and then you get annihilated by this and then you're really sad. Or you just hope that this thing spawns one... You hope that the mana worms stay as 1/2s and then you can blow up everything. That would also work, but... Or you let him summon the worms, play the sheep, and then hope nothing bad happens. Yeah, it looks like Rogue is clearly the worst. Yeah, I forgot. I put it at its own tier because it's like, yeah, it doesn't look good right now. Why does it have to be heal? I don't have renew. Baby rage. Druid's a lot better, but it doesn't look like they buffed it quite to the extent they did last time. Druid is getting all their epics now. That's the thing, is that they made it so that all of their epics are... A lot of classes are getting a lot of epics, and Druid is one of them. The thing is, though, is like a lot of classes like Druid, they're not getting as many... Cards like Venomous Scorpid isn't as common anymore. A lot of the premium neutrals in general aren't as common as they were anymore. So I think Druid was kind of dependent on those premium neutrals a lot more than other classes too. This guy really wants to kill us. Not very nice. I'm just a nice opponent here, and you're just sitting here trying to murder me. Like, well, like, what did I do to deserve this? At least you're not losing on turn 5 anymore. Well, I have bad news because in the last one day, the most common card in the entire class Well, the most common card is actually Marsh Hydra, which is insane. But after that, it's Arbor up. So, about that. Yeah, they completely flip. Like, rarities are irrelevant now. There's a reason you're seeing so many clowns, so many rabbits. Epics are all over the place all of a sudden. So, like, Marsh Hydra being the most common card in Druid is hilarious. It's actually crazy. That's pretty good. I might just broom this. We can make a very nice stat line. I can also go for this at some point, but I mean, given how aggro this guy was, I don't really want to take 3 damage right now. Unless I have like very good reason. Nice. We can play clown and go face, or we can feast this. I think we just kill this, honestly. I don't know. We're prolonging the game, but I feel like prolonging the game kind of makes sense in our situation. The risk of killing this is that it might pop something that we can't kill, which would be bad. We can go for the death first. It seems nice right now. Our spells are... Well, we do have a death. We could just take the death and use it. Okay. I'm pretty sure the chant just pops into everyone's... I'm pretty sure everyone sees it. Does anyone not see it when I do that? I think just everyone sees it. This guy's getting trolled by his egg. We could feast and trade here. It's just like, if we ever play this, we might just lose to Flame Strike, which I'm not a big fan of. I didn't have lethal, did I? I don't think so. You see it, but you're never part of it. You have to click the button. Oh, on mobile, you just don't have the button. I see. Yeah, that might be possible. That maybe on mobile it just doesn't give you the. You can always manually type it yourself, I guess. Oh, yeah. See, we get this thing. You get to click the button. It's probably just, it must just be a mobile thing. Oh god, actually constructed Demon Hunter. Oh no. I've been seeing so many Death Rattle Demon Hunters in constructed. Don't ask me why I play constructed. Everyone makes mistakes, okay? Now he plays a Wriggling Horror and then we cry.
I like to think they teach me.
Well, at least it wasn't outcasted. Only get 3 mana 5/4.
A good draw. Imagine having a lowly 3 mana 5/4 against my 4 mana 5/7. And then my 3 mana 4/7. Why does any of this exist? An excellent question. Is Tour Guide the best card ever printed? Probably. Which one do we kill? I feel like I want to protect the 8/8 a little bit. Even though he might get value here. Probably not the end of the world. It's really hard to actually use this because a lot of your spells in Demon Hunter are like summon stuff, so he'll probably have something, but not the end of the world really. I just don't want this 5/4 like getting this thing to die really easily to just like 3 damage or something. I guess like this is still 4 damage. Very likely. And this is what I didn't want it to just randomly die to. Guess I'll play her. Actually, he can't even Silas yet. Four mana 5/7, 5 mana 8/8, 3 mana 4/7. Welcome to Arena in 2021. This guy's playing a glorified Earthen Ring Farseer. Yeah, you're not really supposed to get the 8/8 on turn 5. You know, you're supposed to get it on turn 7. When you get it on turn 5, it's just a little bit, it's a little bit insane. I've been keeping these. I think I'll still keep it. Honestly, should I be looking for the ones, maybe? Uh-oh. Oh no. Do you ever focused well that thing? You gotta bless the meeting stone to give him nothing but which one do we even want him to get? Probably that one, yeah. Give him nothing but taunt ones. Although taunt makes it so the stone never dies. It's kind of a problem. We are rewarded for our blessing by drawing a Sunwell initiate off the top. Beautiful. Oh no. Help. This is the saddest moment of my life. Well, it's like either that or you hero power or you just hero power, right? Yep. Does he play the Acolyte now? Okay, remember when I said I was going to be happy with him getting nothing but the taunt one? And now I'm losing because he's getting nothing but the taunt one? Wait, he just pings this. I should have played the Fool, huh? I guess. Maybe he doesn't see it. It's still rather disruptive forcing him to actually ping this turn. The other play doesn't force it. This is still probably better. I know the other play you do get a 3/2. Nice. Okay, he's actually getting nothing. I swear the game is broken right now. Do we just rip this Soul Mirror? I mean, do we have another... I mean, we could just play the substitute. It's probably better. Oh yeah, because we can broom down the poison too. It's probably better. Against Flame Strike, it's best to do this. Not much of a difference, frankly. It's like, what are even the odds? There's eight options, 8 choose to get four of the 5 same ones. Pretty damn low. It's pretty unlikely. Okay, that's fine. I guess we just play a million stats. Seems pretty good. Should have probably put the 5/10 in the middle. Yeah, I should have put the taunt on the edge to play around. He could rabbit next turn. One mana, remove 25 stats. Okay. We have to go for this now. So I'll kill this one. We didn't draft a legendary. It's okay, we discover legendaries, it's fine. We're a priest, remember? As long as you have discover. Why would you pick a legendary when you can just discover legendaries? Or randomly generate legendaries? Why is the board literally nothing but even attack minions while we have against all odds in our hand? Baby rage. I should heal the 6/6 because I don't actually need the 2/3 for lethal. What the hell is in his hand? This guy literally didn't play anything the entire game. Yeah, Danger Mouse. According to HS Replay and everyone's eyes seeing all the clowns, that is very much true. The most I showed this earlier. Guess what the most common card in all of Druid is? I will give you 3 seconds. If you guessed Marsh Hydra, you're right. So epics are literally commons now. It depends on class though. I think like in Priest it's not that way, but like yeah, like epics are literally commons. I think last time they made them more common, but they didn't go anywhere near this far. Like they're literally commons now. So like Rarity actually just isn't a thing anymore. Cuz I think epic still had a 50% penalty last time. But now they're literally commons. Marsh Hydra? You mean Trash Hydra? Now the druid's gonna play Trash Hydra against us. Not like this. Finally, people are starting to learn that you don't have to swing with the hero power before you play this. Thank you. I get triggered every time I see someone do that. Actually triggers me to no end. I think I'll get the heal value in here. Well, I mean, Arbor Up was number 3 on the list. No, it was number 2 on the list because, I mean, Arbor Up is right here. It's the same. So, but like it looks like it's not completely universal because look like mage is not like that. Mage still like flame strike's down here, but like mage still has, they have at least a little bit of a penalty. It looks like there's still commons at the top, so it's not every class is quite like that, but I mean across the board generally speaking it's like that. Let's see what we get here. I like initiation a lot. Because we can try to, especially if we get something we are willing to play. I could just play this technically, but I don't really want to. We could try to save this and get Scorpid back, but I feel like we just take the initiation and we just do this now. And I guess we use the hero power. How much of flame strike increase? Well, it was it's 23% on the last 1 day. Pre-patch it was, just search for it because it's so low. It was 10%. So it's like, that's up 150%. In other words, it was like, previously it was you didn't play around it because they never had it, where now it's like you kind of almost assume they have it. He doesn't care about our poison. I've learned against priests you have to care about poison. Even though we don't really have the deck to like hyper punish him. Okay, I mean, well that made it really freaking obvious. Do we play Skeletal Dragon now? The only issue with playing the Skeletal Dragon is probably gonna die. We could try to play the Vanguard first. Also, it's Marsh Hydra turn. Marsh Hydra still kills the Vanguard with the Wolf. Oh, he has to use the Wolf. I think we lead with this. There's also the off chance, like if he doesn't have any initiative, which is unlikely, but like if he doesn't, then he could kill this with hero power, right? Board plus hero power. But he can't actually kill this. It doesn't really make a difference because Druid the Plains or Marsh Hydra is the issue. And those are two of the most common cards in Druid now. I mean, I want to play Druid with Druid the Plains. I only had like one Druid deck, I think, my entire life that had a Druid the Plains in it. I'll have to try Druid. That's not what I expected him to do. Oh. Okay. Initiation feels really good. Let's just do that. We have this behind taunt, so he just uses Archer. This isn't likely to get hero powered. Hopefully we want him to just play a big thing and then we can like Death and Skeletal Dragon. Which would be pretty devastating. I guess not what I wanted. Okay, I can live with that. Oh my god, it's another Arbor Up. Fuck. Why is it always Arbor? might still be the play. Shit, it's like then we're getting like such gross value. The problem is even if we dwarf, it's just like, yeah, maybe we dwarf. Not even that good. The thing is like this is Arbor up most likely, so we have to try to get to this stuff. Buff classes, priest, hunter, mage, druid, rogue. Seeing a lot of priests. Been seeing a lot of those classes. Rogue still seems, they weren't super, they didn't, it just seems like in general they didn't buff and nerf as aggressively as last time, so. He didn't play the Arbor up. Oh, I didn't even realize I had an Ironbark in my deck. I was like, what the hell? The hell was that? He played an Ironbark while we had Alec on board, I guess. I didn't even realize that. Nice. I guess I'll do these. You could just play this, but seems okay. That's good. You got all the nerfed classes. Yeah, but like Demon Hunter and Warlock's still, I think, average probably. And Paladin and Shaman still, like they didn't nerf him into the ground. You didn't get Demon Hunter. Tragic. Truly a tragedy. Did you think about maybe getting offered better classes, huh? The hell is that thing? You made the difficult decision to leave up this guy. I guess we're killing it. Beautiful. This is probably his Arbor up. Oh. Shit. Alright, we smork now. We smork now? Is it 4 and 6 or just worm? That's the only question. The face is happening. It's whether we play 4 and 6, whether we play Substitute and Berserker, or we play Worm. Worm is like impossible to reduce damage from, so it might be Worm. You also get the heal, and you also get the thing that doesn't damage you out, so. Because this could be a liability if he gets... I mean, even a Broom basically snipes this thing at this point. He would like Broom Arbor up, oh god. Why? Okay, those don't get buffed. Yeah, welcome to the new low roll. Oh, it was Force of Nature, it wasn't Arbor up. What's up, Artis? Should have lethal now. We should have lethal now. But we don't. I mean, we might have lethal.
One for
Joke's on you, my deck sucks. Unless he gets Broom. It's not really what he needs. Paladin, one of the nerfed classes. Pretty good hand against Paladin. Need one more early game card. We don't have a lot of early game cards to draw. Surely we find something. You must move quickly. Oh dear. I mean, at least it was a turn late. I think we want to coin the Berserker. Coin the Berserker and then focused will it and play Alec probably. I mean, it's pretty bad that he played that, but it's also, I mean, it's good that he didn't Dragon Slayer us later, so. I may Broom that to try to protect our 1/4 because our 1/4 actually seems pretty valuable right now. And even having the 1/1 out seems pretty alright. It's a little spooky leaving up all this shit, but doesn't feel like we have a hell of a lot of a choice. Okay. Getting really scary really fast. He's filled every mana crystal after turn 1 this entire game. After turn 2, I guess, because he played Sun Go on 2. Need him to have a bad turn at some point. Or he could just have like the optimal turn every turn. That's also an option, I guess. Pretty good. We just die with focused will. We die either way, right? Probably a better chance of not dying. It's still really bad. Okay, it's bad. There's like nothing that could save us. Yeah, that's the obligatory. Anytime you play priest and you don't have like a Holy Nova or something, that was the obligatory. You didn't draft Holy Nova, so you lose game, basically. Because we win that game if we have Holy Nova or anything. I should be careful what I ask for. I'm like, I'll even take a Demon Hunter. Oh look, a Demon Hunter. Perfect curve. Do we even... Is this an epic? Yeah, this is an epic. That's an epic, that's an epic, that's an epic. That's an epic. We skipped one of these two. That's an epic. So what was that, 6 or 7 epics and we skipped an epic too that we could have picked? Yeah. Problem. Probably won't help us, but might. We have a bit of a problem here. It's looking pretty bad for us already. I mean, we're going first, so we should be okay. Hypothetically. That's fine. He's killing that one. Okay. I wasn't thinking about that. We can play this with Fool next turn. That's probably got to be it, right? I mean, we're gonna see. We might have to death something. If he has like a venom, if he has a burrowing scorpion, we basically just lose instantly. I mean, we would play against all odds then. It wouldn't be that bad, I guess. Alright, we just death that. Can't against all odds because we have an odd. 2-mana Shadow Form good. I feel like Priest Hero Power is pretty good right now. The thing. it's definitely not bad. Maybe in certain decks it'll be better, but like I feel like it feels bad to give up Priest Hero Power right now. I don't like just feeding him this. I mean, I'm feeding him this if I play that. Just gonna get cycled, aren't we? Well, we can against all odds against cycles, so not that bad.
You want more?
Need to top deck a 7 here. Swing and miss. You could take like Raise Dead, but we'd rather just play Palm Reading, right? Our hand is all spells, so this seems really good right now. Garbage. How good is Rally? We haven't played a 1. We have a Parade Leader, and we could get Fool or Initiate or Scorpid back. Honestly though, Insight just to try to pull out our late game, which is what we really need, might just be better. Yeah, Fool's a 3, but it's a 1 in 3. We're not guaranteed to get it. I think we just go for this. It's really unfortunate that this thing is always going to be even attack on our turn. Okay. We just need to draw Worm now. Watch him just rip Cycle here. Just boom, Cycle. Okay, well, at least we got that odd problem solved. He solved our odd problem for us. It's fortunate. I've never been such a big fan of Stormwind Champion. It's beautiful. Oh, poor guy. Oh, jeez. Help. Guess we go for this then. Can we get it back? I'm pretty happy with what we got out of it, actually. I don't feel like that's asking a little much. I think I want to push all this damage. Maybe I should have even, like, feasted this. Probably should have feasted this, to be honest. Maybe not. Maybe, though. Probably should have. Yeah, probably should have. Why not? I feel like I just should have, yeah. How has it been overall? I think that's the first time we really got a ton out of it. It's been okay. Like, you know how sometimes it's just worth, like, uses an assassinate often enough that it's just kind of okay. Oh my god. Got there. Imagine against all odds there. That's what it is, right? It's pretty high variance, but like generally speaking, I mean, it'll become playable eventually if you hold it long enough. So it's like, I'm kind of learning how their matchmaking algorithm. I think their matchmaking algorithm loosens. I'm thinking it kind of looks like it loosens every 2 minutes. So we found one at 5. At 7 is when it really loosens, I think. But it loosens at 5 too, I think. I think it loosens at 1, 3, and 5 and 7. And my theory. Yeah, we could have been in trouble though, except we had the lethal. If we didn't have the lethal damage, we could have definitely still lost. Okay, that's pretty bad. I may have to silence that. I
can silence that or I can buff this. But this might not even work. I think we just silence it. I'm not even sure if I play this. I think it's just gonna, if we're gonna silence this, it's just gonna take 1 damage off of this, and that doesn't really matter. I mean, it might matter if we're playing the fight, but I mean, I don't care. Okay. Yeah, he might have not even killed it, and then it would have been actually a liability, an active liability had we played this. I mean, honestly, him using it like that, I can't say I'm that upset about. We want to try to get against all odds. It's not like I need another fuse. Why do we have to get another? We have to get another we lost because we didn't draft Holy Nova game. Like these games happen, but you have to get 2 of these at double-digit wins. That's brutal. We can get against all odds and then top deck explosive sheep. We actually probably just go for the odds, right?
These old bones just keep moving.
I guess I shouldn't really save this till next game. Okay, what minions do not have death rattle and have an odd attack at 6 mana? Muxeneer does. Rude. This guy heard about 4 attack minions. We need something from the steward to save us. I don't even know what can save us. Wow, we actually found the sheep 1 turn late. What a tease. Yeah. 2 of the 3 losses were just because we didn't draft a Holy Nova. It's what happens. It's always going to be that way with Priest. It's like there are just going to be games you can't win if you don't draft Holy Nova. It's just how it is. How it always is. How it always has been. How it always will be. Both games were 100% wins if you have 1 Holy Nova. That's always how it is.